Okay, I have the devil as the overall energy of your reading. This is toxic energy. Universe wants to talk about this. This is the card for Capricorn only because of the horns, all right? So, but the energy of this card is toxic. It's like bondage. It's like being tied to someone who is tied to someone or something else, which creates toxicity around you. So let's talk about it. Let's see what's going on here. Up here in your highest energy, I have the Two of Cups. Wow, these are the two strongest energy cards in your whole reading. There's three people. One could be an energy in this card. There's two in this one, okay? This is a soulmate card with love, two cups of love, and friendship. So, this can be a friends with benefits, but, I don't know that I want to say that yet. So, you have someone special on your mind that you feel like your best friends and soulmates, and there's love between the two of you. And also, there's toxic energy, and it is associated with this other person. I feel like whoever it is that is your best friend and soulmate here, they've got something toxic attached to them. I have the Ace of Swords right above the Devil card and next to the Two of Cups. So the Ace of Swords is all about truth and clarity through conversation. Certainly feels like you're going to have a conversation here about the toxic energy in this relationship. I have another soulmate card here, right on the other side of the Ace of Swords. This is the Six of Cups. You might have known this person since earlier, like college years or before. You didn't have to be lovers. You could have just known them from way back. This is the only cup in the whole deck that's allowed to have anything in it, and it's a flower, and still be sincere. So I feel like I know being a soulmate means that you've known them from previous lifetimes. So I feel like in this reading here, you are really close. I feel like you've known each other a long time, but they have this toxic energy attached to them. Then I have the Strength card right under the Two of Cups and next to the Devil card. There's the infinity symbol. That's the symbol of intuition and knowing. So you will know what to do, and you will find the strength and the courage to do it. And that is probably having this conversation. This is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. On the other side of this toxic energy, the Devil, is a Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is right below the Six of Cups, that soulmate card. Sweet soulmate card. I see this is your energy of holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, and holding the world, so another life cycle, in your other hand. I think part of this discussion is that you will move on, that you can't take this toxic energy anymore, even though you love this person. Now, this could be anybody. This doesn't have to be a lover. This could be a friend. This could be a relative. Is somebody that you really care about a lot. But I feel like you're ready to get away from the whatever's attached to them. Under the Strength card, there's the Tower card. I think you really might blow this relationship up. At least you're thinking about it. I think you really might, and I think it would take a lot of strength and a lot of courage. But I think that you're gonna figure out, if this is your reading and they're bringing this toxic energy into your life over and over, you're going to have to do something. And, it would take a lot of strength and courage to blow this relationship up so that you wouldn't have to be exposed to the toxic energy anymore. And then next to the Tower card is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is right under the Devil, the toxic energy, and right next to the Tower. So the Knight of Pentacles, this is about being stable, being secure, and, grounded. So I think you've been waiting for this person, okay, to come forward and just kind of bring stability with them, bring security with them, be balanced. And you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. This is the slowest moving energy in the entire tarot deck, and it can take lifetimes sometimes to reach you. So I feel like it can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, by the way. So Geminis, I think that you've been waiting for this person for a long time to become grounded, become stable, stop bringing around this toxic energy, whatever it might be. If this is a love relationship, you've been waiting for some type of commitment, but they can't because they got someone or something attached to them. I have the Fool right next to the Knight of Pentacles and right under the Two of Wands. So this is like living in the moment, throwing caution to the wind, enjoying. I mean, it's a fun card, but it usually doesn't last. It's like dancing along with your head in the clouds, but somebody always ends up looking forward. Somebody always, wants to make a change down the road and stop living in the moment. I feel like this is your card. It could be their card too. Your relationship could have been pretty just not settled at all. But fun, while it lasted. But I think you were waiting. You wanted this to be grounded. And this toxic energy may have come in later. It may not have been there the whole time. So you are ready to move forward, away from this toxic energy, away from the Fool's energy, and you're ready for a change. Wow. Okay, so Geminis, let's find out what else you need to know. Oh, turn that over. I had an extra card, so we always read extra cards if they come out, because they're meant to come out. Okay. Well, up here in your highest energy, I have the Seven of Wands. Blocking. I feel like you're going to block your soulmate. You're not going to want to talk to them. You might block their messages or whatever. You might block them on Facebook. You might, but you're blocking. You don't want to hear from them. I think this is part of the Tower moment that you have with them. You're up in your head. It's very hard decision. It's like one of the hardest things you've ever had to do, it feels like. These are all swords of truth and clarity. You spoke your truth and clarity. You might have got something said back to you too that keeps going over and over and over through your head. You might be wondering if you did the right thing, There really is love between you and whoever this person is. But then I have the Three of Cups. So it seems to me you're going to have some sort of a happy reunion with this person. I kept looking at this Devil card and kept thinking, are they getting rid of, see the Devil waving goodbye? Can you see that? It really stood out to me. Sometimes it really stands out, that waving goodbye. They may be leaving or letting that toxic energy go so they can come back to you. Because this looks like a happy reunion here. I have the Four of Wands next to the Two of Wands and under the Seven of Wands. I think that you were thinking that, they could be the person for the rest of your life. This is a very strong soulmate card. That gives us 1, 2, 3 soulmate cards in this reading. This is very strong. Union between two people. There's a lot of joy associated with this card and a lot of love. This is a card that can be a card in a tarot deck for marriage. Oh my gosh. And you were waiting for this pentacle? Huh. Well, I think they're letting go whatever it was that was making this toxic. I think the two of you have such a strong connection, they didn't want to lose it. I have the Death card right next to the Four of Wands, right under the Nine of Swords. This is leaving the old behind. So the old relationship you're leaving behind and moving towards the new. It's like ringing out the old year and ringing in the new year. It's like starting over again. The Death card. This is the card for Scorpio. Scorpio might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. Wow. And then I have the Emperor. So the Emperor is a card for Aries. Aries might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But this is about holding true to yourself. This is about being, fixed-minded. It's like stubborn, but this is stubborn in a good way. This is stubborn in a way of, sitting on that granite throne and not settling, not saying like, no way, no toxic energy, I'm done, and sticking to it. Actually sticking to it. They do come back in, but I think they come in without the toxic energy. They also might have Aries in their chart. They know what they're facing. They know that you are not going to settle. And they decide to do it anyway. Because you're more important. And I can definitely see that here. I have the Queen of Swords under the Four of Wands and right next to the Fool card. There's that conversation, where you were speaking your truth and you were seeking their truth. And it was all about the conversations. So I think this stood out in their mind. And I think this is what told them that they need to let go of this Fool's energy. They're getting no place with it. No place at all. So the Queen of Swords is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So, wow, Gemini, this is you. This is you with your hand out. This is you speaking up and getting their truth. Right under the Four, the special soulmate card, too. It's like, and it doesn't stop with the conversation. There's communication that does come in. So you start to allow the communication to come in. I think you block them. I really do with the Seven of Wands. And then I get the Eight of Wands down here. Once you start moving forward after the reunion that you have. And then you continue to talk. And you continue to get your clarity. You continue to speak your truth and, seek their truth. But then there's a lot of back and forth going on. Right under the Death card, this is going to help you to move forward. All this talking, all this communication. And what you're going to discover from talking to them is, they want to work on this relationship. I got the Eight of Pentacles right under the Emperor. And this is all you wanted, okay, is for them to become grounded, for them to show up with a pentacle, for them to let the toxic energy go and focus on this relationship and start building a future together somehow. Take a step in the right direction, and that's what they want to do. I have the Nine of Wands. This was the extra card. You did reach your wit's end, totally, with this relationship. And something big is going to go down. But in the long haul, it looks like it had to go down for this relationship to work out. Okay, I have Doreen Virtue's Angel deck here. I'm going to pull one card out. This could go with your reading, or it could be something entirely different. But it's whatever your guardian angels and spirit guides want you to know. So it could be anything that comes out. There's 78 cards in here. There's something you need to know, and I'm pulling one for everybody. I'm going to shuffle them first a little bit. Then I will cut them and pull you a card. And here we go. Cut these cards right here. This is your card. The Ten of Thought, and this is what it looks like. The Ten of Thought. You can pause the video and really read it and look at it, whatever you need to do. And I'm going to read it to you. A situation that's been troubling you has come to an end, and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. That's that Scorpio card here, the Death card. You can now move on. It's important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. It really goes with this reading. So they could be codependent on somebody else, or they could have an addiction. So it can be a person or an addiction here. But I think they're going to let it go, just like I was feeling in the reading. And wow, really nice that card came out. Ten of Thought.